Freedom Based Life channel, the freedom to be yourself and of course myself. So tonight I'm going to share with you a free tool that enables you to be more focused, happier, reducing your stress and anxiety levels, and at the same time to promote relaxation in your body. How many of you here would love to have that? So if you would love to have that, comment below and say, I want to have this free tool. I repeat, comment below and say, I would love to have this free tool. So if you have been watching my previous videos, right, I have actually shared about various forms of mindful practice and meditation. For example, the walking meditation, right, the running meditation, and also eating food meditation. Yes, so if for those of you who would love to actually go for those meditation, yes, you can visit my previous videos. Now this session I'm going to talk about Kung Fu meditation. Wow, what is the meaning of Kung Fu meditation, right? So before I share about what is Kung Fu meditation, do actually click on the subscribe button here and click on the notification bell so that you'll be updated on more of my videos. Thank you. Alright, so what is actually Kung Fu meditation? For those of you, right, who is going to be watching this for the first time, I'm going to share with you in my opinion and in my experience. So whatever I'm going to share here, and even in my previous videos, are all coming from my own experience. It's all coming from whose experience? My experience, right? So if it is my experience, it does not make it right, neither it does not make it wrong. So therefore it is what it is. Okay? Now, meditation, right, to me, is actually an art of maybe shutting down all kinds of distractions. Shutting down what? Distractions. And fully focus. And fully what? Focus intensely on what our body, which is my body, is telling me. Or rather, what your body is telling you. Whether it is through your breathing, your heartbeat, your temperature, how you feel, sensations, and all the minute details that we often overlooked because of our stress, because of a lot of distractions. Yes? So it is not about clearing your mind or emptying the mind. It is about reflecting on yourself and connect the deepest and most innate parts of your own consciousness with that of the external, the complex side that your body is interacting every day outside with people, with the environment. So when you are able to connect these two sides together and strengthen, right, the relationship between these two sides, that's where you'll be having better understanding where you're at, your position in the world, what are you here for, and then that leads how you're able to live your best life yet and live a better version of yourself. Wouldn't you want that? So comment below, I love to be a better version of myself. So I have been practicing mindfulness and meditation in my practices, be it whether walking, whether I'm jogging, or whether I'm eating also. Yeah. And if you have missed those videos, you can actually watch it again. So therefore, right, recently I have actually picked up an art, and that is WingChun. Now, why do I actually chose WingChun to practice mindfulness, and I treat it as a form of meditation? Because I realized throughout the training, right, throughout the lessons that I've been attending. Now, I'm not an expert. In fact, I'm even less than a level 1. Okay? But through those practices, every single practice, I realized that in order to have beautiful WingChun being displayed, it is very important to practice mindfulness in the way even I clench my fist, right? Even the way I push out my first punch. And how it is, this must be that accurate, practicing the slowness and the rising of the energy, and also when I actually punching out, what am I feeling? So it is very important that I share this with you, because I practice so much mindfulness through just WingChun alone, and in that 1.5 hours training for every lesson. So that's what I want to share with you tonight. So for those of you, just in case you do not know what is mindfulness, right? In fact, for me, mindfulness, like I said, is a choice. It is an action, and it is a conscious decision. And it is very important that we use this mindful practice in whatever that we do. Whether we eat, we jog, we run, and even in doing WingChun for myself now. So whatever school that you're learning from, okay, like I said, it does not make it right, does not make it wrong. It is only in my experience that, to me, practicing WingChun, right, it is a continuous flow of mindful of how my energy is being transferred, from even clenching my fist to the first punch, like I said, and how accurate and aware that I need to even know how my joints, right, how every position of my joint is actually very accurate and useful for each stance. So it is not just seeing the video and practicing, the martial art itself. It is about how mindful that when you are actually giving your first punch, whether it is an observing and awareness and the intention that is in practice. So I'm saying it is in fact about mindful of your intent, and also how is it that you are actually generating the strength, maintaining your posture. So it is the whole entire holistic gathering of your body, bone structure, veins, and even how your joints are being moved, the accuracy, the slowness, the relaxation at the same time is being displayed all at once. So as I am in this practice in WingChun, I realize, right, it is all about mindfully relaxing the body. Say what? Relaxing the body as you do your punches? Yes. It is mindfully relaxing the body. Because our innate instinct, right, is to tense up when there's stress taking over, right? So in this practice, it is all about mindfully relaxing the body, feeling the internal sensations from the body, and we are able then to actually seize back some kind of control. So we have to relax first, because relaxation to us, in the way that we are being built up, is a challenge. Okay, so that's why we do need to form a distinct between relaxation and when to tense up also. So I just want to share this with you. Okay, try this experiment yourself. You can do it together with me. Okay, now try this. Now observe your hand as you clench your fists. Alright, observe your hand as you clench your fist, like this. Okay, now I would love you, now I'm clenching my fist now without any strength. It's just clenching it like that. Now I would love you to clench your fist as hard as possible for 15 seconds. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. As hard as possible, and now I would love you to release it. Now when you release, does your fist automatically opens up to a more relaxed position like that? Correct? A claw shape up like that. So I would love you to make a mental note of the difference between how your hand first felt as you clench your fist and when you just let it go. How does it feel? This is the first practice of your mindfulness. Now I would love you now, the second experiment is to clench your fist again as hard as possible, 15 seconds again. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now instead of letting go of your hand right now, I would love you to make an intent, preserving this same exact shape as you let go. Intent to keep the closed fist like that without the tension that you are holding it now. Ready? Relax. Now if you manage to relax your hand but stay in control of this fist position, wow, congratulations! This is the steps in actually relaxing and at the same time being in control of the shape of your fist without the tension. Relax and being in control of your fist without tension. You hear what I'm saying? So when we are able to actually practice mindfulness, this is just a fist. How about your entire body, like your shoulders, your lower back, your hamstrings, or anywhere in the body with tension that you can notice as you practice mindfulness? How is it that you must first identify where is the tension, which is just now I asked you to clench your fist, right? And then you find a way to just relax it with your intent. With your what? With your intent. Still keeping the fist intact. And then it is about how you're able to express this relaxation through this fist or through the tension of any part of your body that you can notice. And during this process, you are able then to pay attention. Hey, actually, oh, this part of the shoulder has been very tense. So when you are able to identify this tension and just let it go and relax, you will find that, hey, actually, your posture will come back more and more back together. And in fact, after practicing WingChun, my body structure has improved. And having to make videos, even on computer most of the time, we tend to be like this, correct? The shoulders are up and we tend to be quite tense in the shoulders, So sometimes, no matter how much massages that you can go, it will still remain as that tense. So ever since I practice WingChun, and practice this mindfulness, this shoulder tension is gone. Because now I actually being very aware of where the tension is. And then how is it that I'm able to let it go while still maintaining the posture? So just imagine, if let's say we are doing this all the time, this posture of computer, handphone, so you see the shoulders are all tensed up like that, and you are not mindful of it because you are distracted by or rather your attention is taken away by what is in front of you in the laptop or in the videos. So you do not even know that it has been tensed up like that. And can you imagine, you did not release it for a long time, and therefore that's why the fatigue and the pain builds up. So not only your shoulders are at risk of being so tensed up and in pain, How about your wrist? When you're doing this all the time, tensed up. When you're doing this, you see the wrist, your forearm, all this. So the body somehow compensates for the effort of this tension. So therefore, right, the initial tension that you have just spread all over your body until your whole body aches like mad. Who here understand what I'm saying? Alright, comment below, say, yeah, I'm feeling that way too. So therefore, by practicing any forms of martial art, and in my case is WingChun here, I do my punches in a very relaxed way while paying attention to every single punch, joints, the energy flow, and how relaxed I am. So I can punch with my shoulders like that, right? But when the Shifu say relax, oh yeah, now then I realize that how tense I was last time when I'm doing that. So when you relax, hey, yeah, and then I can still do the punches without even moving much of my shoulders, right? So to me, this is the best meditation. And for me, it's like practicing mindful WingChun. Mindful eating, mindful jogging, mindful walking, mindful WingChun. So whatever you do, even if it's a repetitive movement, especially when we are all in front of the computer, just pay attention to your shoulders, your hands, and then be mindful and say, thank you hands, thank you wrist, thank you shoulders for helping me to complete this project. And then just relax. So another way is that you can imagine there's a nose, okay, nose on this part of the tense area. For example, it could be a shoulder part. Just imagine your nose is there, and I would love you all to breathe in the oxygen through the nose of your shoulder. Imagine there's a nose here, and breathe in oxygen through the nose of your shoulder, and then breathe out from your shoulder too. All the tension, all the anxiety, all the pain, breathe it all out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then breathe in oxygen again through the shoulders. And then breathe out through your shoulders. Now if you do this for a couple of times, in areas where there are aches and pains, comment below and share with us how does it make you feel. Okay, so I come to the end of this sharing. So do subscribe to my channel, press on the notification bell, and I'll be sharing with you more of my health hacks and life hacks and even meditation techniques, which I call on my own. Alright, it's my experience. Thank you very much and have a great day out there.